Dear Canon, let's talk about the 90D. The 90D is, to me, a great camera, and it can still be a great camera, but the problem is there is a lot of issues with the 90D. One of these problems being the resolving lens power, where you needed more modern lenses because the 32 megapixels crammed into the crop sensor camera were causing people issues. The camera body tearing after prolonged use. I think they said, oh, maybe it's the weight of the lenses and the way you're holding it, but that's not happened to me. I've had this camera for over 2 years now, and a few other issues people have brought up. But my main issue that I want to bring up is the 3.5mm mic input. Now, if you saw my previous input where I'm saying my Canon 90D is broken, what was happening is I had this is one of my mic Rode, and I was using the Rode Wireless 2 Go for a while because basically the camera on my RS3 Pro, and obviously this is too big to go in between gimbal, so that's why I changed to the Rode Wireless 2. However, I noticed initially everything was working fine, dual sound going out, but one day I noticed that's my audio only coming out one side, and I thought I had pressed buttons on this, and it just took me till last week making videos to work out. I was gonna do another talking head one, so I thought I'll use my Rode shotgun mic because fantastic mic. I thought I'll do that, and then it's still only recording out one side. I'm like, that's weird. I'm going through my camera settings as well, nothing I can change in that, and then I thought maybe it's the wire, so I took this wire out because that's the advantage with the Rode 2 Pro. I can't remember what the exact thing, but the one before this you couldn't take the wire out, and I put my wireless 2 one in because it's kind of shorter, but it does reach, and same problem. I thought, what happens if initially when I first got this I'd put this in like that, and I thought that was it, but I'd made sure like that, so I'd done the same on the camera and twisted it, and then I got dual sound, and I was like, oh, that's weird, right? And then let it go because power wasn't coming on either when I initially plugged this in, and when I literally went, say this is the camera here, when I literally went like that, power came back onto the mic, and I was getting dual stereo sound, dual channel, and I was like, right, so I thought that's it, let it go, and power went off, and that was that. So I've had to, after doing some research, I'm having to send the camera back to Canon for a quotation because I've heard that quite expensive. Because not only is the 3.5mm jack faulty, and it has been faulty in the earlier iterations, the 80D, the 70D, the 60D. If you look back at Casey Neistat's one, he's created a protector for the mic input because he was resting it down and then it was broken. He had about 4 cameras broken with faulty mic input. Sending my camera back because I phoned up an independent camera repair person in Edinburgh, Camera Attics, I believe, and basically he said the Canon 90D is on the circuit board and you'll need to literally get the whole circuit board replaced, so I have no option but to send it back to Canon. Now, is this done deliberately by Canon so when the 3.5mm jack does fail, but we have to then get a whole new circuit board, which means higher expense rather than literally just being able to solder on a new 3.5mm jack into the camera. You have to get a new circuit board. Now, I had done some research and someone said that's $400 and it lasted 8 months, and then they're wanting another $400 for it. So that's why I I'm sending my camera off to get a quotation, and I will need to see what it comes back at. But I can't imagine a circuit board being cheap, even though it seems to be cheap or very, very easy to break. And I haven't dropped my camera. I've protected my camera. My camera's always had this in it or the wireless 2. So it's not been dropped. This has just happened randomly. And if it comes back weird, I'm going to just either have to come up with a fix of it, or I'm just going to have to find another alternative to recording sound. I am using the 90D. I've got it plugged in via the computer, and I'm using the Go XLR to speak. So yeah, I'm using the Go XLR just now and using that. But what this does limit me to is literally just recording stuff in my room. I can't take the camera out and record audio, so I'm going to have to find another method of recording movies outside while capturing audio. It's just frustrating, and why they seem to haven't fixed the issue that has plagued the 3.5mm jack in previous cameras is beyond me. For enthusiast professional link camera, I guess. Why, Canon? Why? If you did like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll keep you updated on my progress talking to Canon. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Comment down below if you've had this problem before, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.